What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, That Guy Ty, and I'm back with another video, man. And today I actually have a video that I recorded a long time ago on my channel, and I haven't done it since, but I don't know why. So earlier on my channel, when I first restarted it, I reacted to 3 scary babysitter stories, and by MJV Animations. And MJV Animations actually uploaded another video today as I'm recording, and it's called 3 Rainy Night Alone Horror Animated Stories. So I'm assuming that these are going to be stories about people that were alone on rainy nights and then some random shit, crazy shit happened to them. So honestly, I do really want to check these out and see what these are all about. So let's get right into it. Let's see what's going on. What do we got?
I live on the outskirts of a mid-sized town in Wyoming.
Okay.
The whole reason I live here is because owning a huge plot of land isn't as impossible of a task as it can be in most other states.
Let me start off. You are in Wyoming, so you have land, but what the fuck is it good for? It's Wyoming.
My house is small, but it was cozy enough for living alone.
Okay.
This
Damn, you're
happened
ugly.
4 years ago, in 2019. It was spring, and we were going through a month of pouring rain almost every single day.
Okay. We love the rain, though.
Sunday, and I was
Do you guys like the rain? Like, me personally, my favorite season is when it's rainy season. Like, I love waking up or even going to sleep and hearing rain. Like, I used to fall asleep to rain noises. Like, I was one of those people. I don't do it anymore. Now I watch Bengal's GeoGuessr videos. Shout out Bengal. But yeah, I fucking love the rain. You guys like the rain? Let me know.
work, spending the day watching TV and resting. Sometime around 6 or 7, I got an unexpected knock at my door. I barely heard it through the rain, and when I answered the door, I was even more surprised to see it was some random guy, not a mailman or any.
Who does he look like? He looks super familiar.
Anything of the sorts.
What is he wearing? Robes? Is this guy Jesus? What the fuck?
Someone coming all the way out onto my property without notice was very unusual, being that it was far out of the way.
How can I help you?
I said. The guy, looking somewhere in his late 20s, said he'd been camping out in the woods nearby and had gotten into some trouble.
So earlier he said that it's been raining for days now. So what in the actual fuck is this guy doing camping? He's hurt. Yeah, I'm already sus. I'm already knowing this guy's not camping, bro. He's not.
Place to stay for the night.
Yeah, no, it's bad, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
With the location of my house, if he wasn't lying, then showing up at my doorstep would make sense because I was the closest place within the woods by at least 5 or 6 miles. It was also pouring out, which made me feel even worse for him, but it still
Bro, I don't give a fuck.
didn't take away from the possible danger of letting a stranger.
Yeah, hell no, bro. I don't know who you are. I'm
I
sorry.
offered him a phone call to get a ride into town, but the guy denied my offer.
Why? Like, that's a red flag right there, bro. First of all, put some damn shoes on. Don't go walking out your porch bare fucking footed. At least have some socks on. God. I know the back at the bottom of his feet are black as fuck. This dude is dressed like Jesus. Like, if what I imagine Jesus wore is this, by the way. But yeah, hell no. If you told him, like, hey, I can give you a phone to call somebody, he goes, nah, I'm good, that's a red flag.
After bluntly saying he couldn't stay here, the guy walked off. I watched him go down the dirt road a little ways, then he veered off and walked into the woods. As odd as that
Lock all my shits, by the way.
was, I didn't have it on my mind for more than a few minutes before I was back to watching TV.
What are you watching?
I didn't check the time very often, but it had to be at least 2 hours later and well into the night when I saw an orange glare coming from the window by my backyard.
The fuck?
I got up and moved the curtain. Through the rain and fog, I saw a campfire right in the middle of the woods outside my house. It was small, flickering under a large tree as the rain poured down on it. Standing next to it, there was the outline of a figure holding something. I couldn't tell, though, if he was facing my house or into the woods. After a moment, I closed the curtains and picked up my phone, calling the police to let them know about this person outside my house.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if the police take any shorter than 20 minutes to get there, This is, I mean, we are in Wyoming, like you said earlier, but still, that'd be insane if the police took 20 minutes to get to this guy after, I don't know, they don't fucking care about black people. Crazy.
I knew it would take probably an hour for them to get here.
Good.
And whoever was out there wasn't doing me any harm. But at the very least, I wanted them away from my house before I went to bed.
Well, go.
Once I got off the phone with the officer,
Move. Leave. Get in the car. Go into town. Stay in a hotel. They can have the house at that point because there's no shot.
I checked the window again. The fire was still
There's no
burning
shot.
brightly, but the figure wasn't there.
There's absolutely no shot.
Then I heard footsteps coming toward the house.
I will tell you guys now, if I lived in the middle of the forest, the amount of what's the word? The amount of firepower I'd have is unreal. So if this guy doesn't have weapons, he's retarded. Just
I
saying.
ran to the other window and caught sight of him walking past
Oh, he's got a gun!
a hunting rifle in his hand before he turned the corner and went to the front door. He banged on it a few times, then it went quiet. I grabbed my self-defense
Okay,
handgun
good.
from the hallway closet and
You got a
threw it
gun.
on the wall, still trying to process the situation I was in. He hit the door again. This time I could tell it was with the stock of his rifle, nearly breaking a panel out of the door. In this moment, I could only think that I had to try to deter him immediately before it becomes life or death for one of us. I shot around toward the edge of the door frame, deafening myself for a second as the shot rang through the house. When my hearing came back, all I heard was the rain pouring down. No footsteps,
Did he hit him?
banging, or yelling. I gathered up courage after 5 minutes of no sounds and looked out the peephole, seeing an empty porch and outside in the
Oh,
yard,
footsteps.
clear footprints going away from the house. He must have run right after the shot during the couple seconds I couldn't hear.
Damn. Good job.
Police did a thorough search and found some strange details. Out by where the campfire was, they found a duffel bag with evidence of it having been buried nearby.
Oh,
and
shit.
likely dug up just hours before the attack.
The fuck?
What they told me is that it was most likely a burglary kit, or possibly even a murder kit. That
Oh,
was
damn.
planted in advance with the intent to be dug up and used later on. This means whoever attacked me had planned it and had been right outside my house at least once before that night. Why he
Yo.
attacked me specifically is not known, and who and where he is currently is still no closer to being figured out than it was 4 years ago.
You better have moved out.
I still live in the same house.
Like, what are we doing? What? So you mean to tell me a nigga? Oh, excuse my language, but you mean to tell me a dude tried to a dude planted a whole fucking murder kit to kill you, and you stayed in the same house for the next 4 years? Dude, I'm moving out that night. What the fuck? Yeah, bro. This kid's tripping. That's that white people. That's that white people shit I'm talking about. That's that shit. No
And
way.
worry every day
I mean, yeah. What do you?
that he might come back.
I really hope you die. Honestly, I really do. Okay, story number 2,
I
guys.
was 22 at the time,
Okay.
living in a very small one-bedroom house in the cheapest area of my city.
What city was it?
After work on a Friday
What you
night,
playing,
I
COD?
hopped online to game with a bunch of my
Nice.
friends.
Game with the
It
boys.
was the perfect night for staying up late, with heavy downpour outside and no work or school the next day.
Beautiful. That's a great night right
We
there.
played for probably 2 hours before a sudden sound had me put everything on pause for a minute.
Bitch, I was in my house. Bro, I thought that was in my house. I was like, what the fuck?
It was
Bro.
a thump, sounding like it was upstairs. My initial concern
Wait, I thought he had a 1-bedroom house. Why is there an upstairs?
was a possible leak in the roof.
That nigga's legs are skinny as shit, bro. Do legs once a year at least. God damn, my boy.
Caused by the rainfall, so I went up to look. The only rooms upstairs were the single bedroom and a half bathroom, and neither of them had any signs of leaks anywhere. So I ran back down and got back online with my friends. I was on for a while, only getting off at 2 a.m. because everyone else went to bed.
Roading
I shut
activities.
everything off and sat on the couch with some snacks while I watched YouTube on my phone.
W. You better be watching my videos. YouTube.com/thatguyty. 10.
10 minutes in,
Up
I
10 minutes in.
heard another thump. It was from upstairs.
Bro, it
again,
literally
but
sounds
was
like it's
so
up
muffled
here.
that it almost sounded like it was on the roof or something.
Oh shit, Santa?
I did an even more thorough search of both my bedroom and the bathroom up there, but there wasn't anything showing it.
Ooh, what's this, my boy? What the fuck is this? Cause
Itself to be the cause of the sound. I was sure it wasn't thunder either, because it vibrated through the walls, like something literally hitting the house. After 10 minutes of looking around, I was so determined to figure it out.
I have no words.
That I put on my shoes and went out into the rain to see if there was something more noticeable from outside.
This dude is built like hold on. The dude from the character from Larva. God, Stickbug? Where is he? Hold on. Bro. Wait, where is Tell me Tell me that's not Bro, that's hilarious.
At first I saw nothing of significance, but then I noticed a tree branch getting pretty close to the side of my house. It
Oh,
was a large and sturdy branch though, that was a good 3 or 4 feet away from the siding. And even in the rain, it wasn't really swaying all that much. It seemed unlikely that it could reach the side and bang up against the side of the house.
well, maybe he did though.
As I looked at it though, I realized there was a small window on the house that the tree kind of covered up.
Ooh.
It was higher than my bedroom window, meaning it had to be an attic.
Oh,
I
bro bought a house and didn't even know he had an attic. That's
had
bad
no
marketing.
idea there was an attic at this house. The hatch was
Hikey scary,
definitely
though.
nowhere noticeable, and the roof wasn't a steep slope, so it didn't look like there would even be room for one. This hidden window was the first clue I'd ever seen.
That door needs to be closed, my good sir. And locked. But okay.
Indicate there being an attic. I went inside, even more curious than I was before, and started searching for this hatch that I had to have somewhere. It took a minute, but I found it inside my bedroom closet. It was small and perfect.
That's her face afterwards. I'm sorry.
Perfectly smooth with the ceiling, basically blending in aside from the tiny gaps from where it opens.
I'm sorry.
I stood up on a box and pulled it down,
Pause.
releasing a rusty ladder from the opening.
Okay.
Immediately, I was hit with a rotten smell, followed by another thump sound.
Oh,
From below, I could tell the attic was extremely short,
okay.
maybe 2 feet tall at most.
Yo, so that's the same height as Alan. Yo, Alan, you can fit in here, dude.
I climbed up carefully and looked into this tiny space, basically a wide, dark tunnel, and at the end by the window,
That scared the
I could
shit.
make out a figure.
Bro, that scared the absolute dog shit out of me. Oh my god. Dude, I thought it was running at me, dude.
Carefully,
Oh my
I looked
god.
into this tiny space,
My heart.
basically a wide, dark tunnel, and at the end by the window, I could make out a figure.
Holy shit.
Down on all fours and looking straight at me. I almost
Do not run.
fell off the ladder.
I would have, bro, I
Tried
would
to
have killed
jump
myself.
down and run away. I heard them shuffling around as I got my phone and left the house, calling 911 in my driveway. The cops got there and detained the
What
man.
the
It was
fuck?
just some homeless person.
That is not some. That's some homeless person.
My driveway. The cops got
That's some homeless person, bro. This dude looks like he hasn't been alive for 6 years, a minimum, bro. Nah, that's not just some homeless person, bro. Hell nah.
homeless person.
That's terrifying. How the fuck did he?
Climbed the tree up to the window and made his way in, staying up there for at least a week without me having noticed.
Holy shit! A week?
The absurdity of it all was almost unbelievable. I moved out very soon after that.
See, this guy's smart. The other nigga, I hope he dies. You?
How sin
I'm kind of fucking with
always
you.
checked the attics.
Good.
But the one thing that has stayed with me is the image of that man at the end of the attic, on his hands and knees, staring at me with eyes resembling both fear and anger.
Yeah, that's terrifying. I don't even know what I would do in that situation.
Texting someone behind your back? A
Probably.
simple Spokio search can help you find out who she's messaging.
Dude. That's funny.
In my mid-20s, I worked at a retail store as the overnight manager. It wasn't a big place, and the only reason I was technically a manager was because I'd be the only overnight worker. So, I
Wow.
was in charge of checking stock, filling shelves, and sometimes receiving order shipments.
Okay.
I was very satisfied with the job and never found myself hating the work. And up until this, I hadn't had anything really happen.
Okay. Pretty straightforward
It
so
was a
far.
weekday night, and a storm was just setting in as I started my shift. Over the first hour of being there, the rain had picked up, and the wind was hitting the building much harder than before, making a lot of noise.
Okay.
I was filling the shelves for the first 2 hours, trying to get the time-consuming tasks out of the way first.
That's what I'd be doing too at
As I was
Chipotle.
in the aisle, though, I heard a thud sound resonating through the building. It sounded like it came from the back of the store in the warehouse section, where our delivery bay was.
You getting a truck today?
I walked over and saw the solid metal back door that truck drivers use to get in when making deliveries. The more I thought about it, the more I convinced myself that the thud sounded like a bang at the door, as if a driver was trying to make a delivery, but there were none scheduled for tonight.
Then I'm not opening that shit.
I opened the door and was met with...
Bro, if listen to me. We're gonna start here. If I worked in a store like this and like I had the schedule for all the deliveries I was gonna get and what days and shit like that, bro, if you're not scheduled, if there's no truck scheduled and someone's knocking on the door to get in, yeah, then you're not getting in, bro. Sorry.
with a face full of cold rain and wind.
Yeah, it's your fault, bro.
I stuck my head out briefly to look down at the shipping bay and saw no trucks, so I closed
Excuse
the
me.
door and dried off.
You left
While
footprints.
walking back to the aisle, I assumed the noise was just
Yeah, man, it got
wind
hella wet.
shifting
Jesus
a bit in the
Christ.
wind, or maybe just some strange sounding thunder that I hadn't noticed before.
Okay.
I continued working for another full hour before
Damn.
taking a lunch break in the back office.
How many hours
spending maybe
do you work?
15 minutes there before heading back. But while I was walking through
What kind of lunch break is 15 minutes? There's no way you spent your whole fucking 15... Your lunch was 15 minutes. That's bullshit. It's supposed to be 30, bro.
store, I got this strange feeling, like
Okay.
everything had gone silent, aside from the rain ticking on the roof.
Were you not by yourself anyways?
It gave me chills, and as I reached the end of the aisle, I saw something that made my heart almost stop. Right next to my cart, halfway down, was a line of wet shoe prints through the aisle.
Crazy thought. They're his footprints.
I approached it without even thinking and tried to figure out how this was even possible. I followed them down to the front of the store until I saw so many watery prints going all over that it was impossible to follow, and honestly, horrifying to know that they'd walked around the entire place. I ran back to the office and locked myself inside,
Smart, but also not because they could be in the
calling
office.
the police and waiting. As I sat there, I only got more scared as I couldn't see outside the office door, and
That's
the
fine.
rain pouring on the building was too loud for me to hear anything else. After 10 minutes, the operator that had me on hold came back on the phone and said the police were right outside the building. I quickly got up and opened the door, and right on the ground was another set of watery shoe prints inside mine, leading right up to the office I was in. I sprinted to the front and hurried to let the police in. In their search, they didn't find anyone in the store. Security tapes were reviewed not long after, showing us a man in a dark jacket entering the building through a side door that had been left unlocked.
Who did it? I bet it was one of the opening managers. Holy fuck, that's not a dude! That's Satan! Oh my god!
And stayed hidden until I went on break.
The fuck?
Walked around aimlessly. He didn't steal or break anything.
Then what was his
Went
purpose?
down the aisles and looked at the shelves.
The fuck was his purpose?
The creepiest and most horrifying part was when I entered the office and waited for the police. The man came up to and stood outside the office.
Bro, that's not a person. That's not a person. That is a literal fucking. That's a demon.
Several minutes as he stared at the doorknob, like he was preparing for me to come out.
He's gonna eat you?
Luckily, he decided to walk away a few minutes later and exited the store.
Probably where you call the cops.
Was seen after that.
Ever?
The man never came back, and as far as I was told, he was never found. What he was doing that night is still uncertain, and it will likely remain as an eerie uncertainty for the rest of my life.
I think he's trying to eat you, bro, because that's not no damn human. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's gonna do it, guys. 3 more scary videos from MJV Animations, but that was actually really enjoyable. I enjoyed watching those. So make sure you guys go check out MJV Animations. The link will be in the description. Also, make sure you guys like, comment, if you do, share the subscribe button, baby. Go show my channel some love, baby. And there's so many more videos there for you guys to watch. Just reaction videos, gaming videos, Q&As, a bunch of stuff. Just make sure you guys go show love to all my videos. I appreciate all the support you guys are giving me. Road to 500. Let's keep it going. I'll see you guys next time. You're